Hello, my lovely YouTubers. Kisses to you. Let's hit it. It's the Mehgan Show. It's the Mehgan Show. It's the Mehgan Show. Yeah. Okay. Kisses to all of you. Welcome to the Mehgan Show. Now, look here. Kisses to my subscribers, my new ones. Don't forget to hit like, share, and comment if you enjoy hanging out with me for a spell. I had to get on here tonight. Like I wasn't, but so much is going on that we have to talk about it. OMG. So the Golden Globe Awards, Mehgan was not there, but her cast was there from Suits. And not only was they were there, also Netflix was there. And so the host made a joke about Mehgan and Harry, and then the camera went over to the CEO, and you can see the CEO laughing about the joke. So I'm sure Mehgan is just in a panic of hysteria. I would have been, because it's one thing to see your name in a window being called a hypocrite. It's another to be called a loser in a magazine or something like that. But to be ridiculed on live television, that everybody watches the Golden Globe Awards. So that joke he told was sought by, I would say, thousands and thousands of people that don't pick up the magazine in the store, the tabloid, or don't pay attention to Mehgan. But they want to know, okay, what did he say about Mehgan and Harry? We're gonna get to it. But my point is that it didn't make her look good. It made her look bad. The joke was bad. I heard the commentary. Nobody really cared for the host, but it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Now, I have been searching for some videos that we can deep dive about this, and the closest one I could come up with is Popcorn Planet. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna use some of his background content to talk about Mehgan's most embarrassing moment. But this also doesn't do her any favors as far as trying to get a job, as far as trying to be branded. Like, this hurts her reputation. It doesn't make her look good that her and Harry are being talked about from a comedian saying that they're lazy and whiners. Yeah, that's what they're saying about you, Mehgan. They're saying that you're lazy and that you whine a lot, and that's all you and Harry do is complain. He said a little bit more stuff. We're going to dissect it, make sure we didn't miss any of the meaning. Okay. Hold on. Okay, and another thing I wanted to say, what else? The cast was there. And one of the commentators asked one of the ladies that's in the show, she said, he said, when you guys found out that you were going to be coming tonight, what did you guys do? They said, well, we were in a group chat, chatting with each other, talking about it. And it was like, well, who called Mehgan up? And she was like, oh, we don't have her number. As it was a diss. She said it. She says, we don't have her number. In other words, we're not good enough to have her number. That's what I got out of it. That Mehgan won't give anybody her number because it's private. She's some private entity. She's some queen from Montecito. Mehgan thought she was too good. I'm sure they reached out to her and asked her, did she want to be a part of it? And she turned it down because she thought she's better than this. She doesn't want to share the stage with anyone. No, she wasn't sharing the stage with those Suits people. No, you can ask her about Suits alone, but you can't sit her up there because she'll be thinking this. I know what she's thinking. I'm not getting up there with them. It's just a reunion. I don't need to be at no reunion and degrade myself. She thinks it's degrading, but it would have made us seem like, okay, she's kind of cool with the thing. No, that's not true. Mehgan didn't show up. They asked her to show up. Why wouldn't they? Like, that would be weird that they wouldn't ask her. And she turned it down. I think one of those people, her love interest Rachel's love interest on Suits, he act like he like her. He act like he like Megan in a sense that he wants to get with her, like maybe on a date or something like that. Like he comes across to me like that. Nice looking gentleman though. Anyway, so we're gonna listen to Popcorn Planet, and you know it is what it is. And then I also want to do a video with Lady C. So let's see how far we get. Thank you, subscribers. Kisses to all of you. Thank you for your support and your love. Thank you for your comments. Those mean a lot to me. And thank you for my super sticker and also my tip jar. I still don't know who left me that wonderful tip, but you know who you are. And kisses to you. Okay. And if you do leave anything, let me know, because I don't check it. I don't go on my PayPal account if you leave a tip jar. So please announce it, and that way I'll know to go and check. Just FYI. Okay, just a second. Okay, so this is Popcorn Planet. Some of you already know him. Yes, I'm back listening to his videos some. And also, I want to deep dive this one. I'll fast forward it in between it. But he's talking about the moment when the comedian started talking about Megan. Okay, let's listen in.
Before we get there, I got to start with host Joe Coy, who is a mixed bag at the top of the show. He says he only had 10 days to prepare, but he did get a really good joke regarding Harry and Meghan. And better than the joke was the reaction to the joke, particularly from the head of Netflix here. I want you to watch this joke. Here we go.
How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown? The portrayal of the Queen was so good. Prince Harry called Harper and asked her for money. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle...
Now, I have to say that I don't know if his jokes are that funny to me, but the fact that he's talking about Prince Harry, the joke is on Harry. He's being tossed around at this Golden Globe like a person that doesn't work, that doesn't have a job, that asks the Queen for money because he doesn't work. I'm assuming that. And then let's go on.
...will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing.
Was the reaction to the joke, particularly from the head of Netflix here. I want you to watch this joke. Here we go.
How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown? The portrayal of the Queen was so good. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. And that's just by Netflix.
Who's laughing there? Well, that is...
Can I Paul Murray? This is...
That is Ted Sarandos, the CEO of...
That's the CEO of Netflix laughing at the joke he just made. So, it was funny, not funny, I don't know, it wasn't. But anyway, the joke is on Megan. Because once I say that, I say Netflix is running around trying to figure out if they're going to get their money back. Or if these two are worth whatever they're worth. They're on the verge of kicking them smooth to the curb kind of a thing. So he's just saying what everybody else is saying or thinking. First of all, you got paid for doing nothing. And guess who paid you? The Netflix. So, you know, he's really getting roasted almost, the CEO, because they're looking at him. Because he the one paid her the money. He the one okayed this $100,000 deal. Now, I was Sean Atwood and also not Popcorn Planet, Sean Atwood and also George the Giant Slayer did another video. If I have time, I'll deep dive that one if you would like. Okay.
Netflix.
So look how he's
CEO
looking.
of Netflix laughing and acknowledging
He's
that
laughing.
yes, they got paid to do nothing. I mean, that's amazing that they had that cued ready.
He showed it
He
again.
catches himself
Okay.
like...
So while he's dissing Megan, letting them know that they're worthless. Every time I get on my channel, I talk about their status. We know where their status is, okay? This solidifies that. She's on TV. She's on a national global television show that people watch all the time. It is a very, very important show. People, the who's get ready and get dressed up and go out on the town and go pick up their awards and start congratulating themselves. This is this kind of award. But instead of Mehgan being a part of the award show, she's the joke of it. You can't tell me that she's not feeling some kind of way towards the CEO that was just laughing at her. And according to Neil Sean, she called up the CEO and asked them, "Are we still good?" Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what it didn't do. It didn't help her popularity. It didn't help the other brands that may have been looking for her. So if this joke that he told is true, which it is, that they work for nothing, no one wants to hire them. No one's going to hire Mehgan to do anything. To do what? She didn't show up at the reunion. She was too good. She's not going to share the stage with anyone but her husband. And she ain't even sharing it with him no more. He done got kicked to the curb. When the last time we saw Mehgan, she was by herself. Harry was nowhere to be. No, that relationship is twisted from the top to the bottom. Harry is still, I think, looking at the ceiling or the wall and trying to figure out how he got here. How in the world did I let this woman rock my world inside out? Now you're the joke of all jokes on the award show, and Mehgan at home pissed off, upset. You can't tell me she ain't singing a lullaby and like, oh my goodness, because I would be hurt if it was me. If they were on there talking about me and my character, because that's what they're attacking, her character. You got on national TV and trashed your family and got paid for nothing. You got paid for doing that.
It's hard to imagine having...
So moving on, because she's a loser. She's a loser in 2023, and she's a loser. Look at it. January ain't even out yet, and they're already making jokes about Mehgan on the stage. They're already talking about her, talking about stuff. What did he say? Let's hear it again. He gets on TV, national TV. This is national TV. This is prime time. This is just as if she was doing an interview for, remember she was doing an interview with Oprah? It's on one of them channels. Everybody watches this show.
Regarding Harry and Mehgan, I'm better than the joke.
Here's the joke.
The betrayal of the Queen was so good, Prince Harry called her and asked her for money. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. And that's just by Netflix.
In other words, they're not Netflix. They ain't doing nothing for Netflix to pay them. And then if Netflix ain't paying them because it's almost over, and they're going to make some announcements that WME is partnered with Mehgan, and that so is Netflix. And now she has no deals, and she's hit rock bottom. Netflix is just saving her some embarrassment for a moment. But the gentleman just told us that Mehgan ain't working over there no more for nothing. They all they got is an Invictus. And hopefully that can withstand till this year or next year when they do it again. But it is over for Mehgan. This is what you call over, kapoof, kicked out of Hollywood, shut the door and don't come back. No one's going to hire her. No one's going to allow her to be branded by their brands. No one is knocking on Mehgan's door talking about, come on over, we got a spot for you. They are making jokes about her, and they're talking about how lazy she is and how she just wants to be everything good because her name is the Duchess. So since my name is the Duchess of Sussex, y'all need to bow down to me and do exactly what I tell you to do. Mehgan wasn't going to share the stage with these women and this man, these people, her cast. She wasn't going to share the stage because she's a one-man show. She's all about herself. And if she gets in there with y'all, then it's going to get confusing. No, she thinks she's better than these people. They don't even have her number. She doesn't even keep in touch with her castmates anymore. I'll be like, what y'all doing? What's going on? I haven't heard from y'all in a while. Nope, not Mehgan. She's done. She has wrote them off. She is done with Suits. Suits was a distant thing from the past. The only time she wants to talk about Suits is when it makes her look good. How she was in Suits and how it's miraculously have become one of the favorite shows on cable TV. And she brought attention to that. People genuinely like Suits. I could care less. But no, she's not sharing the stage with anyone. She didn't want to share it with Catherine. Why should she share it with them D-listers? And she's not a D-lister anymore. That's when that episode with Mehgan, with her friends, that was when she was a D-lister. She's not a D-lister anymore. She thinks she's an A-lister. So she ain't hanging around them D-listers anymore because they ain't got nothing to offer her. Nothing. Allegedly. Nothing. What are they gonna talk about? Harry picking up the kids from the daycare? Or what? They have nothing in common. Mehgan has made that very clear. It is just her, Harry, and Doria. I heard Doria moved into the guest house to try to help. To do what? Her advice is not needed because when she starts giving advice, this is her advice. Yeah, Mehgan, you're doing a good job. Do that. Instead of telling her daughter, no, you're doing the wrong thing. You being rude and disrespectful to people. And then you lying. No, I'm not surprised that Mama Dear ain't over there with Daughter Dear. Okay? They're together. But Mehgan's popularity is in the toilet. Her job status is in the toilet. Everything is in the toilet. You can't joke about people and then feel like you're going to start getting some calls after the joke. Okay, so they're going to call Mehgan up since he brought up Mehgan's name and see if she wants to do some stuff for them. Brand or Louis Vuitton or Birkin bag or somebody wants her to do a perfume. I'm surprised she ain't came out with no perfume. Instead, she coming out with the coffee tea thing. First of all, that was a joke. An ad. What did you do in an ad? In a 3-minute ad. Looking desperate. Okay.
Who's laughing?
Let's hear the joke one more
Good
time.
joke regarding Harry and Mehgan. And better than the joke was the reaction to the joke, particularly from the head of Netflix here. I want you to watch this joke. Here we go.
How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown? The portrayal of the Queen was so good, Prince Harry called Herford and asked her for money. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing.
Here it is.
And that's just by Netflix.
Who's the CEO?
Who's laughing there? Well, that is Ted Sarandos, the CEO of
The
Netflix.
CEO of Netflix. Her boss.
CEO of Netflix.
Her boss. Mehgan's boss.
Laughing at
Her boss. He just joked about his employee's resume. He told the CEO of Netflix that the person that works for your company sits around and don't do nothing, but you pay them to do that. That's what he told him. He said, guess what? Netflix is still hanging on. That's what he's telling me. Netflix is still hanging on, but they're telling the story that Mehgan is a grifter, that she doesn't work, that she's lazy, or that they're getting paid for doing nothing. And I'm surprised he didn't say other than talk about their family. That's the only thing he left out. We can add it though. Okay, let's move on.
acknowledging that, yes, they got paid to do.
Okay, so they all get on stage, right? The whole cast of Suits. And they're just chit-chatting or whatever. But later on, hold on. So one of the ladies from Suits, she's one of the main characters, she's black, is being asked about Mehgan and did Mehgan know about, everything that's going on. Let's see.
Duchess's, Meghan's co-star. We don't have her number. You got to hear this clip. This
Okay,
is such
here it
a
is.
secret little diss, if you ask me. Here it is.
All texting each other.
Well, when it all came through, we were all texting each other. Yes, our text thread is insane right now, so it's very exciting.
Who texted Megan and said, you gotta come to the Golden Globes, Meghan Markle?
We don't have her number.
Can I pull my rate?
The way she said that was sarcastic, was like, oh no, we ain't got her number. Like, she is not a part of this. Even if we did have her number, she wouldn't be a part of this. Like, she has a distaste for Megan. And I believe I know why, because she ghosted all of those people from Suits. She treated them like she treats the royal family, like she treats her family, and like she treats anybody that she throws away. When she's done with you, she throws you out, and you don't have her phone number. Like she said, I don't have Megan's phone number. We're not friends. She don't hang out with me. She didn't call and say, hey, let's all get together and do this. So a reunion don't sound too good. Because if she did, she's going to have some demands. Megan's going to have some demands. She wants her own suite. She wants 24-hour security. And she wants lilies in her room. She wants food in the morning and then at lunchtime and at breakfast if she is still there. Like, she's going to have a list of things that because she thinks she's entitled. She thinks she's better than these people. She thinks she's better than her co-stars. But why? Why not think of them as your peers, as people of, because they were at some point your peers. But now you think you're too good for them and you don't want to hang out with them. You ain't got nothing to say to them. I believe she was invited. And even if she wasn't, I don't think she would have. I just think that she doesn't want to share the stage with anyone. And she would have felt like she was sharing the stage with those Suits. Now, if they had allowed her to introduce someone by herself, she would have did it. Let me let you hear what she said
Well,
again.
the reason Megan's not
She
there,
said,
apparently,
we
according
don't
to her
have
own
her
poster,
number.
we don't have her number. You got to hear this clip. This is such a secret little diss, if you ask me. Here it is.
All texting
Watch.
each other.
Well, when it all came through, we were all texting each other. Yes, our text thread is insane right now, so it's very exciting.
Who texted Megan and said, you gotta come to the Golden Globes, Meghan Markle?
We don't have her number.
Wow. She looked up and she said, you know what? What she wanted to say was we don't even have her number. Like, she ain't giving it out. She better than us.
We don't have her number.
The joke is on Megan, because those D-listers that she threw away, she need those very people to bring herself up out of obscurity. It's over for Megan. I'm telling you, it's been over. It just takes the dust to settle a little bit. Megan doesn't have any more deals. She doesn't have any more con artist ways to get in with the crowd. It's over. And she misses the mark every time. If she had just showed up with the Suits people, it kind of would have made it feel a little, I don't know, better. But she's not sharing the stage with anyone because she's the Duchess of Sussex. No, we don't have her number. That ain't all you ain't got.
Number. That sounds so like yeah, we don't like her. She's not in our chat.
It's very exciting.
Golden Globes, Meghan Markle.
So he asked a question, and here it is.
Do you believe that they didn't tell her? Do you believe that they don't have her number and they wanted her there? Or do you believe she was shut out? I'm curious. Did Megan make the choice to say no? Or do you really believe this? Or do you think they shut her out? I want to know your thoughts. Megan?
No, they didn't shut her out. No, they asked her, because the more publicity that they get, the better. And I think it was up to her. I don't think the CEO was like, Megan, you should go. Like Netflix CEO was saying, you need to go. No, I think Megan made her own decision not to go because she is not sharing the stage with anyone. She's coming alone. So that's what I believe. I don't think she was shunned. I believe that she was called And she told the producers told her, listen, we're going to be doing a reunion. Would you like to come? Why wouldn't they? She's in Montecito. She's close. She's in the United States. Why wouldn't they invite her? No, they didn't. They invited her, but she said no. You tell me what you think. Okay, we're going to move on to another deep dive. Sorry about my voice. It's I don't know why it's so heavy lately, but moving on. Maybe because I'm hungry and I'm a little tired. I'm hungry. Finna go make me something to eat. I didn't got weight. I didn't gain some weight, subscribers. I'm fat and getting juicy over here. Just hold on. I want to get another video with Lady C, okay? Okay, I fast forwarded because I would like to talk about, maybe I should cut this video off. Listen, let's cut this one off because normally I would just keep going. But since this is another deep dive, let's just do another one. So this particular video was about Mehgan being shamed and laughed at the Golden Globe Awards. What do you think? Do you think this is going to worsen her brand and make her look bad in front of her peers and those that, you know, the Sussex Squad and so on and so on? Or do you think she won't even care and just keep moving? But she can still keep moving and that other thing happened. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to hit like and share. See you on the next Mehgan show.